What up everybody, and welcome back to Molten Rainbow Plays Apsulov. I have a confession to make before we start with today's episode. I have played this, and I made a recording of it. It was a fun one, it was a good recording, it had some nice scares and everything was great. And then I finished up and realized that I forgot to hit the record button. Happens to the best of us, happens to the least of us, happens to all of us. I forgot, in my enthusiasm, to press the record button. So, yeah, the footage for the coming half hour or so is not gonna be blind anymore because I know what I have to do. Which is a pity because I was legit pretty scared. Like, really tense and everything because I had no idea what was going to happen. So, yeah, I'm a bit bummed by that, but...
Message for Dr. Henrik Anderson. Dr. Brian Roberts, Niflheim Operations Supervisor. Minor progress report on Niflheim Outpost N502. Construction is moving along according to schedule. Procedures after the complete destruction of N498 are implemented and seems to be working. Building is strictly held to crevices. The amount of noise is held to a minimum, and outposts are working 24/7 to avoid the attention of the natives. However, the morale is very strained after the 48 casualties at N498. Worst of all are the sounds of the natives. It travels for miles through the infinite night and fog in this dead landscape. It just chills you to the core.
Yeah, as I was saying before I managed to interrupt myself, I'm bummed, but that's not gonna stop me from trying to make this a fun episode too. And since I can go through this a little bit faster now I know what I'm doing, maybe I can actually make a bit more progress. But yeah, where we left off, we got dropped onto Niflheim to try and find the first Apsulov key that we're looking for. And it is incredibly dark in here. It is also suddenly incredibly quiet. Like really, really quiet. I remember that in the previous episode I mentioned, I forgot how dreadfully uncomfortable these noises are. But yeah, in the previous episode I mentioned that that's the noise of someone else walking. Yeah, that's not good. Those were definitely the noises of someone else walking. That's weird. Huh. Last time I didn't actually walk back. Strange, because I can hear them move away again. Huh, I didn't actually do that last time. Okay, I'm tense again now. Great, I just managed to scare myself. Who would have thunk that? I don't like the noises the natives make. With good reason. Because that is the natives. Oh boy. That is the natives. Whew. Anyway, I managed to interrupt myself a third time. But yeah, in a previous episode I mentioned that I recognized that harp from another game that I know, Unforgiven and Northern Hymn. It makes sense that I recognize that harp. Because it's the same developer. So it's no surprise that I recognize that harp. Because both games are made by the same studio. But I just thought I'd mention that because I thought it was a fun little detail. Also, my vision is decidedly a lot statikier than it was. And my current running theory is that that is because of the ambient Ethereum the ambient energy, the ambient magic that might reside in this plane of existence, or this world, since we've made it to Niflheim now. Also, I've been looking into the runes a bit more, and yeah, I can't translate all of it. Like the stuff on the Valkyrie shields is something that I tried to translate, but I can't find what the, like, I have the letters, if you will, the sounds, but I can't find what it means. So that's something that I might want to look into a bit more, just because I'm a curious bastard, and, you know, I like figuring that I like figuring out that sort of stuff. It interests me. Like, it interests me greatly to do that sort of, like, research thingies. Oh, I don't have to. Find an alternate route back to Midgard. It is very dark. It's light up there. As for the Fehu runes on the lockers, Fehu actually stands for prosperity and wealth and... Oh, hello. What do you signify? I've seen them before, but I've seen this particular configuration, but I hadn't seen it with this particular door yet. Because there's another set of them, but those are underneath that... See? Over here. Like, I had seen those, but I hadn't seen the ones by the door. I haven't actually tried to translate these yet, because I was so bummed out by my recording failing. Well, not my recording failing, but me failing the recording. Put it more precise. But I had gotten a bit miffed by that. But yeah, the Fehu rune means prosperity and wealth and productivity.
You get this? I promise you I have gathered a lot of data on the key's whereabouts. I'm this close to finding it. But the road home, I can't get to it. Not with that thing outside. I don't know how much more of this I can take. You have to send someone to find another route. My feet are starting to... I can't feel them anymore.
Yeah, that ain't that ain't so good. That definitely ain't so good. Huh. Not great. But yeah, as I was saying, the Fehu rune is actually a rune of prosperity and wealth and productivity. So putting those on the lockers, I actually thought that was quite funny. And therefore I also kind of think that it might be an Easter egg or a little inside joke rather than actually serious plot relevant meaning, story stuff. Gosh, I really am kind of bummed out by my recording going to heck. I really am a bit upset by it because it was such... It was just such a good one. It was just such a good one, you know. I need to get rid of that door first. On the upside, I have gotten better with this. And it did remember me picking up that secret collectible thingy there. Well. Hey ho, let's go and continue. Yes, please. I'd like that, thank you. Also, the door apparently does not shut up. But yeah. Oh no! Startle! Yeah, I'm so upset by messing this up, because I actually had like a legit really bad scare from this asshole. So your face is gone all mummified. How long? How long has he been here? How long has it been? How much time has passed? Honestly, how much time has passed? Because it's... To mummify in the cold like that takes time. And he was in a locker. So how much time has passed? Makes me wonder. Now there's something to think about. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I should probably recharge before we move on. Oh. I hadn't actually thought about that yet. Makes me wonder. Right. No. Don't click. This is going to go wrong a couple of times. I can promise you that. Like, this is going to cock up a couple of times, because for some reason I am inclined to click instead of press E when I want to activate something. Which is somewhat odd, all things considered. I don't think I've forgotten anything. No, I don't think so. Look at that big bastard! Look at it! It's one of the frost giants! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's one of them frost giants. Like, it's actually, last time I kind of cheesed it by going around. But I think maybe this time I might try to do it and go, like, underneath, because I wondered if I missed anything. And I think I might have by taking the route above. I don't know if I have, but I kind of consider this a bit of a second chance. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll find something interesting. Whoops. I guess I stepped too far away from the light. Oh, yes. I had entirely forgotten that this is... Oh, that's probably not good. Hello? What are you? You don't seem violent to me. Yeah, I had forgotten to mention that I actually managed to die in the previous episode. And then you're dropped off here. In this interesting sort of planetarium-esque construct. And I hadn't actually noticed that creature move last time, so... Well, I guess it's not a bad thing that I ended up in here again. But yeah, this is where you drop when you die. And apparently, according to what I checked up on when I realized that my game hadn't recorded, this is called the Ether. And I might read up on what exactly that means so that I understand the symbolism of the design a bit better, maybe, because I am definitely fascinated by it. Second chance. Okay, so staying here is decidedly dangerous then. I need to move my butt back to here and then take it from there again, I guess. Like, there's the ladder over there. You know what? Actually, I think I'll just cheese it again. But yeah, interestingly enough, that is where you get dropped off if you die. Which, in all honesty, is another reason why I feel like there's probably something special going on with us. Because I don't think anyone would be granted a second chance like that. Like, I honestly don't know if there's stuff down there that I've missed. I'll just continue for now. But yeah, it's, hello! I forgot that happened. You probably saw me startle there. Whoops. Let's just get out of here. Let's just leave. Let's just go. Let's just go. But yeah, we just got the first Apsulov key. And we're going down this starry tube of transportation. Fascinating. Truly. But yeah, that ether...
Oh my god. Is that you? Oh, thank God. You made it back alive. As soon as we lost connection, I thought... I can see you on a camera feed. Ahead of you, in Apsulov research, there's an elevator that you can take to me on floor B1. I've marked the elevator so you can find it with your sight. There's probably a lot of things to explore in Apsulov research, but don't stay for too long. Don't insert the key into the tablet until I've analyzed it. Please hurry.
So yeah, we're back on Midgard now. With the first key, and we're heading into research. We're almost back up to the point where I... signature already scanned. I guess that's dude's other hand. But yeah, we're almost back to where I... left off again. Hello. That thing is so many levels of not okay. Like, so many levels of not okay. I don't know what it is, but I do not like it. I do not like it, Samayam. Oh no, I do not like it. Not at all. But yeah. Bummed as I am by the fact that I did not do that right.
Mythology research, note 4, with Dr. Henrik Anderson and my lovely wife.
Dr. Sarah Anderson.
The power of the hammer of the god is on a whole other level than anything discovered before. The hammer is powering the entire facility and is more stable than anything else of this strength. Even the power cells charged with it has a huge amount of power.
We've decided to call the power Atrium, after the creator of the hammer. And not only does Atrium have the attributes described by Henrik, it also has a lot of magical potential. I don't know how to describe the phenomena scientifically, but Atrium has a terrifying effect on certain creatures from the myth that are affiliated with darkness. When it was wielded by Thor, it must have had an enormous destructive capacity. No wonder the gods are described as feared by everyone in the 9 realms.
Yeah, so, I mentioned something about hubris before, and I don't remember if that was in the last episode or in the episodes before that. I mentioned something about hubris. And, I think hubris is definitely what got you there, ladies and gentlemen. You literally used Thor's hammer to power your research facility. Are you surprised that the gods are out to get you? Okay, so that doesn't work. Are you by any stretch of the imagination surprised that the gods are angry and have decided to vanquish you? No, there's no other doors here, alright. Have decided to vanquish you from the face of the earth. Of course, we don't know yet if that is what happened, but something hubris something. Because boy howdy, does this look like you did some stoops. Yeah, that's where we just were. Don't exactly know what security door they were mentioning, but... Lots of uncomfortable noises. Lots of uncomfortable noises. Lots of uncomfortable noises. I don't like that giant monster. It's so sad because now I know that nothing happens here, at least not now. But the first time going through here, I was so uncomfortable. I kept repeating that I did not like how big and open the space was. I went just like constantly like, I don't like how big this is. I don't like this space. I don't like where this is going. I don't like any of this. And I'm telling you guys because it was such a good episode. I'm so upset with myself that I forgot to hit record.
Mythology research, note 5. There are many gods from the myths, which seem to have ties to the things we are retrieving from the other worlds. We have items from Odin, the Allfather, and his son Thor, the god of lightning. We have also found proof of the existence of the immortal Baldur and Freya, the goddess of fertility. And we have some leads on Hel, the goddess of death. Mimir, the keeper of the Well of Wisdom, and Loki, the god of mischief. But that one worries me a bit.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean... You are fucking with so many things that you have no idea what's going on. And I'm fairly certain I mentioned this in the episode that I lost rather than the one before that. But the gods were not actually that nice, you know? The gods were not all that friendly towards humanity. If we were lucky, they were indifferent. If we were not, they were outright malicious a lot of the time. So, yeah. There is they were not always nice. No, they were not always nice. Here we go. This is where I left off. This is where I stopped the previous episodes. Because I was like, I'm going to be exploring this. Oh, just look at it. It's so imposing. It's so cool. Giant statue. Hello? Oh, that was just the door closing. It's a giant statue with the sun and the moon emblem. I'm still wondering what that thing in its mouth is, though. I know it's... It almost looks a bit like a hilt of a sword with the pommel broken off. But the first thing it reminded me of more than anything really was a rebreather, but that's decidedly not what it is. And this is where the keys need to go. There's still 3 missing. We got the one for Niflheim, so we're still missing 2. The rest of them are already there. Fascinating.
Mythology research, note 3. The information me and Henrik has unearthed is just as astounding as mentioned in the previous notes made by Henrik. One thing I just had to note was a story depicting an enormous wall built to protect Asgard from the outside world. The story talks of the gods making a wager with a giant. The wager was that if the giant could finish the wall within a set amount of time, he could marry the goddess Freya. However, when the giant was almost finished, the gods cheated. And to add insult to injury, Thor crushed the giant's head with his hammer. This wall that is described in the Younger Edda doesn't seem to be a wall at all. It's a statue capable of shutting out the roots of Yggdrasil and opening them to the one in control of it. I fear that this statue is exactly what we have here in the facility. The Apsulov.
And I think you are absolutely right. And you have made a massive amount of mistakes. I saw a save point there. I'm actually going to go there now if I can. I cannot yet, but I can probably hack into it. Because I really want to save my game here. Oof, almost. There we go. Great. Managed to save my game. Nice. Okay, so I am going to leave this episode here. Because this is where I broke off last time. Because I was like, okay, in the next episode I am going to explore this entire research facility. Even though Henrik told me to hurry the absolute F up. I'm going to take my merry time looking around here and snooping in all the places I'm not supposed to go yet. Oh, that's the door. For a second I was like, what the hell? But that was the door opening. I'm going to be snooping in all the places I am not supposed to be in yet. And I'm going to have a merry time doing it. Also, while I was looking away just now with the recordings, I quickly looked up the runes that we saw next to the door and underneath the hatch. They spell out kill me. So that's what that says. I guess I could translate those because they were actually like English, but written in runes. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here so that in the next one I can pick it up all new and fresh again. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, even though I ran through it a bit faster and I was slightly bummed out. I hope that didn't put too much of a damper on the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video again, because I am still very much enjoying this game. The story is taking quite a couple of turns, and I am really excited about seeing where this is going to go. So I'm going to continue playing this and upload more very, very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. I think I've already said that. I'm running on a bit of a tangent. If you like what I'm doing, feel free to comment, maybe leave a like or maybe subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It would truly mean the world to me. And for now, I wish each and every one of you a very, very good day.